Oh my god, fucking brain freeze. And for those of you who don't know, if you ever have a brain freeze, just like put your thumb on the like roof of your mouth and it will make the brain freeze go away completely. I just filmed the video not even 1 minute ago, and it's like I've had this video idea on my mind for like weeks and weeks now, and it's like I never even filmed this video because I didn't want anyone to take offense to it, like any of my friends that like actually watched me. But it's like a video that I gotta get off my chest, and it's not to anyone in particular. It's not to one select person. It's just to like, I guess like the overall theme of friends. Okay. My very first YouTube video when I was a freshman in college, I'll put a link in the description box. It's when I was going through a phase where I was just noticing like all of my friends around me was changing, and I was losing all of my high school friends, and it was just like I was kind of like stuck. I was kind of like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And it's like I made a video like saying how you don't need friends, and as I was watching it, I'm like, yo, like I had to watch it to remind myself, because it's like, I don't know, it's like I kind of forgot that. And it's like everyone loves their friends, and it's good to have friends around you. Like me and my friends, though, we always have laughs for days, and we're always having a good time, and we're always like enjoying each other's company. And I love my friends to death because of that. They always keep me smiling, and I love smiling, I love being happy. And it's like back then I was going through something where it was like I was losing all of my friends, and it's like now it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like I want to do like a part two, like a you don't need friends that like that too, because it's like in some of my friendships I feel like I give 200%. And it's like the people who I like throw 200% to, like I feel like I'm an amazing friend, and that's just me. And I feel like at the same time though, like you can give 200% into like all of these friendships, and it can go for relationships too. You can give 200%, give your all into it. But it's like if that person is not like giving you like not even half as much, then it's like fucking what are you even doing it for? Like why are you even in this friendship like or relationship from the jump? Like why are you even there? And it's like, don't try to like force yourself to be inside a friendship that's not going nowhere. Okay, and if you're like sitting there giving your all in a person, and it's kind of like on the outside making you seem like you're pressed to be in friendship, and pressed for people who don't know what I mean. It's like you clinging, like you're clinging, you're very dependent on that person. They're not supporting you like you're not living off of them. They're not supporting you financially. They're not like, you don't need that person. Okay, if they're not texting back or calling back, obviously they don't want to fucking they don't want to be bothered with you. And it's like, to me, it's like, okay, I'm kind of embarrassing myself. Why am I putting myself all the way out there, and the person not even meet me halfway? So cut it. And it's like, people like I seen this post on Instagram, I think, and it was like the older you get, the less time you have for friends because of work and working double jobs. And I swear to God on my life, it was a post that was just like that. My cousin had posted it, and it was just like, people think I don't have time for them, I'm just working. It was some shit like that. And I'm just like, you know what, I understand it. Like I have classes and I have work. I'm in college, come on now. I have classes and I have an actual job. So don't come to me with that bullshit. Like I make time for stuff that I feel like I need to like I prioritize. I put shit like this and that, boom boom, and make time for things that I feel like that's important. And if a person can't do that for another person, then obviously they're not that important. Like you could sit there and go in the house and be like, okay, my show comes on at 10 o'clock. I gotta be in the house at 8 o'clock, take me a quick shower, cook some eat, and then I can watch my show at 10 o'clock, and I go to bed from 4. Like you can do all of that for your job, and for like a TV show, you can make time for your fucking friends. And it's just like, it's crazy. It's real crazy how like some people could just be like, oh well, I forgot, it slipped my mind, or like all this other big random shit. I'm just like, well, obviously I'm not that important. Separate yourself. And it's like, when I was watching myself, I'm like, yo, I was wise as shit back then. Like I'd be having the moments where I just kind of like slip and fall back and be like, yo, I fucking forgot about how the system is. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have a script, y'all. I'm just talking off of like the stuff that was really bothering me. And it's just like, people change their minds about who they want to be in their lives every day. Every fucking day. Couples wake up that's been married for like 40 years, and they turn around to their spouse and think like, yo, I want to have a divorce. People really do shit like that. They really be thinking like, after years, after having kids, they really sit there and think like, I really want a divorce. Like, I'm not happy no more. And that's perfectly fine. You outgrow people as like a person. You really outgrow people because it's just like everyone's been through different things in life. Everyone goes through different phases. And I feel like some people can be phases. And you can outgrow a person. You can outgrow a thing. And it's just like, okay, that's perfectly fine. You can outgrow somebody. But don't be leading a person on. At least have the balls to be like, yo, like, where are we going with the friendship, or where are we going with this relationship? Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't try to be like, not like I am. I like excuses. Like I'm not for that excuse and shit. And it's just like I've just really just been to the point where I've just been over it. Like I get over things very easily. When something bothers me a lot, like even at schoolwork, like when I get overwhelmed with stuff, I just shut down. And that's how I am in friendships too. Like I started high school off like. In 10th grade, I had like 6 best friends, probably 6 or 7, I can't really remember. And it's like I don't have any hard feelings towards none of them. Like I love them dearly, I love them separately. I feel like I can hit up any of them and be like, y'all, you wanna go hang out, you wanna go talk and all that. Like we still have that bond. And but it's just like nowadays I barely have 2. So it's just like, yo, like you really do outgrow people, and outgrowing people is not always a bad thing. Like you don't have to outgrow a person and be like, yo, fuck you, I don't want nothing to do with that person no more ever again. You could outgrow somebody and still be cool with them, because it could be like you could be like this with them, and then you realize like how y'all both graduate and y'all going your separate ways and all that. You're like this with them now. It's like y'all still close, y'all just not tight. It's like people will literally wake up one morning and just be like, I don't want to deal with this person like no more. And it's just like, you know, don't be sometime. Don't be annoying. I hate that. Like, I love when people just be, I don't know, like, freaking, what is that word called? The word is on my head. It's my favorite word at that. When you are being consistent. Why was I just having a hard time with that word? I love consistency, okay? I love, and I feel like as long as a person is vibrating love, and I'm vibrating my love, and our love for each other is there, I feel like it will never fade away. I feel like when you get to a certain level of friendship with a person, like that shit will never go nowhere. But there's some people who just like, who was never really reaching for you or with you. Like it's like you will be vibrating right here, and they'll be like, yeah, like I ain't really fucking with you. You see how I just like left the camera like that. And it's just like, I don't know. And it's perfectly fine with me too. It's just like, cut some people off. The message of this whole video, I've just been rambling. I'm sorry. I know some of you guys say just live when I ramble. So this would be a gift to that one person out there, or 2 people who think they live when I ramble. At the end of the day, I've said it 3 years ago, and I'm saying it again now. Ain't shit changed under the sun. You don't need nobody. You don't need friends, okay? You may want friends. They may bring you like some joy and everything. But any fucking joy that you could get from them, you could get from within. You could get from within, because you could fucking give any type of joy out. You could. It's like when you're a great person, people will see you're a great person. And people who appreciate greatness, they will gravitate towards you. And they will fuck with you. But the people who just like, yo, I ain't really fuck with it, I'm busy. Let them be busy. Let them always be busy. Because when they call you, what are you going to be? Busy fucking with people who fuck with you. And it's just like, I feel so like relieved. Like I feel like I had to, why do I feel like I had to say that on camera? Because I feel like I was talking to myself from back then. I feel like I was having a conversation with myself from 3 years ago. It just is what it is. It's like, like you have to sit back sometimes and like evaluate stuff and be like, okay, like in your head and be like, how much love do my friends give me? And the same amount they give you that you need to be giving them. They doesn't need you to be all screaming, running to them, hugging them, and when you hug them, they just standing there like this. Like, you need to evaluate how much love you're giving them and how much love they're giving you. I just recorded a video not even 1 minute ago, and I was just like, I gotta record it. Like, it was just burning me up to record this video. Hey, I'll probably post both of these bitches at the same time. If a person can go months without talking to you, without hearing from you, without even thinking about you, then you shouldn't hold them as close to your heart as you do. That's the message I'm trying to go. Like, if a person could go that long without talking to you, if a person could wake up one morning and just be like, fuck you, and not have no care in their heart of like whatever you feeling, you shouldn't really fuck with that person as hard as you do. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, this message wasn't, it wasn't a message towards somebody. It wasn't a sub video like towards somebody, like a subliminal video. It was none of that. It was just something I was having in my heart for like a while. It was like curling and curling, and it was just like I was going to explode if I didn't like film it. It's filmed. And I feel lighter now. I feel better. If you like today's video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you beautiful faces next video. Why did I just put my middle finger up? I'm so sorry, y'all. It's like after all that ranting and raving, I got kind of ghetto. I'm sorry for putting my middle fingers up. I would not do that no more. What the fuck? Hey, I just met you. Don't. This is crazy.